In this video, we're going to be talking about body paragraphs. I'm going to be using as an example my model for a 5-paragraph persuasive essay, but it's really important to recognize that the body paragraphs is where you do the serious heavy lifting to defend and prove and support the claim statement that you made at the end of your introductory paragraph. So the first thing I suggest that you do is take the time. It doesn't take very much time, but outline what it is exactly that you would want to address in each of your body paragraphs. Each body should have some sort of theme or a topic sentence, and then you spend the rest of that paragraph supporting or defending that topic or idea that you are trying to use to help support your claim statement. One of the things I suggest in the outline is that you consider including the counter-argument or the counterclaim, which is essentially the other side's view on the topic. Just introduce something like, hey, I understand that the other side may see this topic this way, but here is why that point of view isn't actually effective. So if we're looking at my model essay that's posted in Google Classroom about why running is the greatest sport on earth, remember my claim is that running is the most pure sport on earth. It requires no equipment, pays the greatest dividends for mental and physical health. My first body paragraph, I start talking about why it's just the most natural sport. I've pulled a direct quote. We're going to talk a lot about that in another video. And then I go down into the second body paragraph and I essentially offer up the counter argument. I say some people may argue that running is a terribly dull and almost a non-sport, since it really is the foundation for so many other activities like soccer, baseball, etc. But then I go on to start to pull it back and defend my claim. What they're missing is that without the beauty of running, these sports would not exist. So I've acknowledged what some people may feel about running or how some people may feel about running, but then I go on to say, but really this isn't valid because I'm going to spend the rest of the paragraph trying to prove why it's not valid. So again, doing that is a technique called introducing the counterclaim or the counterargument, allowing that, yes, you can acknowledge the other side has some sort of viewpoints on this topic, but here are all the reasons why that is not the correct way to see this. Other helpful body paragraph tips and reminders. Number one, remember you're using those body paragraphs to really prove your claim. So be focused on accomplishing that. Make sure everything you include in a body paragraph is somehow proving, defending, supporting the claim statement that you outlined in that introductory paragraph. The second thing is to be reminded that there should be a balance between your own language, things that you've created because you're starting to become a little bit of a mini expert on this topic, and utilizing outside research or outside sources or what other people call textual evidence or concrete evidence. So the balance I'm going to try and encourage you to use is the 75-25 rule. 75% of what you put into this essay, specifically into the body paragraphs, should be your own thoughts, ideas, and language, and 25% of it should be cited information. Everything that you take word for word when you do cite information needs to have quotes around it, and you need to have a citation of some sort. Tell the reader where you got that information from. There's a whole nother video that's posted about in-text citations. Go ahead and watch that if you're a little bit confused on how to pull the quotes and how to make sure you give credit to the appropriate sources. One of the things that I expect of you as we're writing these formal essays is that we not fall into the habit of starting or ending any paragraphs, especially the body paragraphs, with a direct quote. So again, the 75-25 rule. You should start and end each body paragraph with your own thoughts and ideas, and you should be infusing into those thoughts and ideas the textual evidence and research that you found from other sources. Remember, body paragraphs is where you are really proving your claim. So you want to use your best information, best support, best arguments, data, and research that you've discovered to help the reader see the topic the same way that you do.